Hello guys, welcome back to IRL Cards. We've got the newest Yu-Gi-Oh box, Cyberstom Access. There's some hot sauce out of here. Primarily the new Purely cards and the new Super Heavy Samurai cards are what everybody's digging for. There's also like 35 archetypes worth of support, random like 1 or 2 of support cards in here, as well as the new Manadium archetype and the new Nimluria, however you pronounce it, archetype. So we'll be looking for some of that. The Nimluria deck looks pretty funny. I don't like the Manadium deck because I think it's cringe, but one of my friends likes it, so we'll see if we pull any of those. And we'll just jump right into, ooh, it's got the little 25th celebration thing. Did the other packs this year have that? First pack. We've got Kitsune Kitsunebi. Yep, that's the name of that thing. The Legally Distinct, definitely not a Medolce card. The Gunkin Order Off the Menu card. This card is very funny. It's very confusingly worded, but it's a very funny card. Signet Circuit, and ooh, Albion the Sanctifier Dragon. One of our first secrets is a beautiful Albaz card. Put him over there. And Manadium Breakheart, Super Heavy Samurai Monk, Big Ben K. This is one of the new ones. I don't think it's one of the great ones. It's probably playable though. Manadium Imaginings and Reinforce for new Rescue Ace cards. All right, we'll go a little faster now. We've got new Gold Pride, new Fairy Guy, new Sprite stuff, Manadium S-Force Night Chaser for a Super. Nimlaria Dragon Guy, and dual avatar bullshit. I'm not gonna lie, there's so many different random archetype support cards in here, I don't know which ones are good. I haven't looked at them. Firewall Phantom, Soulful Cord, Time Tearing Morganite. Oh wait, is this the crazy funny card? This is the funny card. So this card is a funny card. It's not very good, but it's a funny card. For the rest of the duel, apply the following effects. You cannot activate monster effects in the hand. Draw 2 cards instead of 1 for your normal draw phase during your turn. You can conduct 2 normal summoner sets, not just 1. You can banish this card from your graveyard, discard another one of these, and your opponent cannot activate monster effects when you normal summon this turn. Just applies effects on you for the entire duel. It's like a funny double summon combined with a weird Pot of Greed, and turns off your own hand traps, which is interesting. Virtual Tiger, new Super Heavy Samurai, Bestial Dissipator for our first Ultra. They are liking us on the Albaz, and I appreciate that because those are good cards, and not random Manadium crap. I'm giving sauce, I'm giving heat, but I like those cards. I think they're fun. Synchro archetypes are my favorite archetypes. Kitsune stuff, but have we got this in every pack? I think we have. Bunny Ear Enthusiast, keep your hands away from me. Manadium Abscission, another Super, Cyber Sage, and another Big Ben K. I don't really know what the Super Heavy Samurais do just yet. I'm sure I will find out when they kick my ass multiple times, but I know that that's not the good one. And that's all I need to know. How did Dai get here? That's a great question. Dreaming Nimlaria. Funny card for Nimlaria. It's the entire deck. Some more Nimlaria stuff, but it's not gonna be crazy. It's a funny, cute deck. She goes to sleep in the extra deck, and then when she wakes up, because everybody else has left her, she kills your opponent. And that's a funny archetype. Signet Rollback for a super there. Pendulum Moon. Why is the L capital? What's happening here? Like, we get it, but why is the L capital? I get why the M is capital. Why the L? Continuing here, we've got Firewall Phantom, one of our Gyros, Manadium Meek, one of the main deck Manadium cards. It's quite good. Manadium Breakheart, continuing to get all the common spells and traps. I assume the Manadium has a Rhoda that's at higher rarity, but it might be one of their commons, which would be nice. The Purely Lee, a common, the new Purely card, quite good. Well, the new main deck Purely card. There's other more playable Purely cards from this set. We'll throw that. We'll keep that down here because it's one of the better commons. And keep going. Golden Cloud Beast, Trap Track. This card looks funny, and we spoiled the Manadium Prime Heart as our second Ultra. That is quite good. Quite nice. Quite a pretty card. I like that we've gotten both our Ultras or Synchros so far. Very pretty cards. I want to see if we can get whatever the Chaos Phantom, I think it is. The, ooh, Bestial Luber, not that. The level 10 Chaos Synchro guy that lets you Synchro with non-tuners because they decided to let Synchros be links, but with a little bit of extra math involved. How did I get here? Constellar Teller Knights. I forget there's new Constellar stuff. I remember when that was spoiled and everybody was screaming about how Constellars and Tellers and all that bullshit was going to be the next best thing, and then all the cards spiked in price, and then nobody cares about them now. So that was funny. Hey, a second Purely. Wish Dragon for another super there. And continuing in here, that's the third How Did I Get Here? How on earth did I... Ooh! Oh, this guy. I'm not going to attempt that first name, but he's the Lord of Swords. He has an interesting effect. You can tribute him by tributing one normal summoner set monster. If this card is normal summoner flip face up, your opponent can send any number of cards from their field to the graveyard. Then both players draw that many cards. During the end phase of the turn that effect was activated, all cards are shuffle all cards into the deck from the field to the graveyard and that are banished. So even if your opponent doesn't send anything for the draw, it still like blinks everything away. But it's during the end phase of that turn, and it's not a quick effect. So unless you do like some Stormforth shenanigans. So maybe it's playable in Monarch, but Monarch does not have the problem of actually wiping out your opponent's board. It has the problem of drawing good cards. And I don't think that solves that problem. Trap Tracks, Imperial, Pig Iron versus Pig Pen, Pen Peg. Birth of the Seven Emperors, some random, probably lore-based Xyz card. Another Big Benkei. Still haven't gotten the good super heavy card yet. Got new Virtual World, Firewall Phantom, Tellarknight All-Terrain, that's what it is. New Tellarknight stuff. I've heard that the Tellarknight stuff is just turn skip turbo now. There's the playset of that. Which is like fun, I guess. Ooh, Gold Pride Pinballer. I personally am excited about Gold Pride. I don't have the deck, but I've seen it played and it looks very fun, so I might try to pick it up. Jordan does have the deck, so I might have to fight him for it. But Gold Pride looks very fun, especially with the new stuff. The new stuff they got is crazy. Don't have the crazy continuous spell for them yet. But we do have a second S-Force Night Clash. I think that's the first copy. Yeah, that's the first second we've gotten of supers. So not many duplicates outside of the commons, which, like, you know, you're expected to probably get about a playset of commons from a box. And I mean, we got the playset of the Pure Lily. We probably got a playset of all the other stuff that's very important. Reincarnation of the Seventh Emperor. That feels like it's similar to Rebirth of the Seventh Emperor. And now I know that it's some Zexal lore bullshit, because that looks like some Barian shit. Got more Bunny Ear Enthusiasts. Now I know we got the playset of that. Trap Tracks, Baromet, the Sacred Sheep Shrub. I feel like this thing, yeah, this thing is like good in Trap Trick. Even though it's not a Trap Trick, it's a rank 4 that does normal trap stuff. So probably pretty good in Trap Trick, which is already a really good structure straight out the box. If you do not have those, I would recommend getting your hands on it, just because there's some like good generic normal trap support in this set already, following a new Super Heavy Samurai card, following the Trap Trick structure. And that thing is already pretty good, just straight out the box. Not bad. Would recommend getting it if you don't already have some. More Sulfa Cord, more Super Heavies. Wannabe. See, yeah, this is another one of those normal trap cards. Normal trap support stuff. Another Big Benkei. Nothing crazy. Let's see what we can round out. See if it's 2 secrets, 3 ultras, and the rest supers. That's probably what I'm expecting at this point. Ooh, Libromancer Origin Story. So we've got 4 ultras there. And bringing back Libromancers. I remember when Libromancer Dogmatica was like looking to be a really good deck, and I got like some of it, and then it wasn't great, and so I stopped getting the rest of it. Duncan, and the last card here is Protect Code Talker. All in all, we've got 1 duplicates across our higher rarity stuff in S-Force Night Chaser. So that's a pretty good spread, all things considered. We got Bestial Luber for some Albaz stuff. We got a little bit of Manadium, got his multiple energy beams here to protect us. Some more Manadium stuff, like a pretty good spread all in all. Got some great Albaz stuff, got some Albaz stuff here. Didn't get Quem, didn't get the Gold Pride continuous spell. Those were stuff that I personally was looking for. But that's our box for today. As always, with anything that we open on the channel for us, by the time this goes up, we will have all these cards live on our TCG player, so be sure to check the link in the description for that, and check out all of our other socials for any of our other content updates on the shop. We do now have our own shop, our own building. I believe this is the first full-length YouTube video that we're recording in the new space. For those that live in Tucson, Arizona, give us a look at IRL Cards on Google. By the time this goes up, we should have all of our Google Maps stuff figured out, hopefully by then. And if you're watching this way after, we'll definitely be live there. Keep an eye out for our grand opening on June 2nd, a few weeks away. We are very excited. We'll have plenty of product, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and all of the above. A bunch of different other card games ready for people to come join and hang out. Plenty of tournaments, even for non-physical card games like Marvel Snap or other games like that we are very excited to run. And with that, we will see you guys next time. Peace.